CK Narayan joining us as always. Hi CK, this is Nayan. Before I ask you about what's happening in the mid-cap space and what you make of the charts, what do you make of Ultratech?
This thing on Ultratech?
Yes, I'm asking you on Ultratech.
Okay, so see, Ultratech has been under a bit of a pressure, and this deal, even though it was supposedly in favor of Ultratech shareholders, I don't think the market has been too greatly enthused about what has been announced. That is what would seem apparent from the way the prices have moved. Actually, even though Century has taken much of the drubbing of prices since the morning, Ultratech too has not really done too well and is marginally, marginally positive. That's about all. So while Ultratech in the market's reaction seems to be quite minimal, the market seems to have taken greater cognizance of the negatives for Century, and what has emerged out of this deal is that Century has got pummeled rather badly, whereas Ultratech remains at the same level. Eventually, I think Ultratech will kind of come out the winner on it, and on the charts we find that the stock is trading at about levels of support. So when the market gets out of this downside morass that it is locked into currently, I think you may see some of this effects of this deal happen on Ultratech shares, and they may start moving up. But for the day or for the immediate future, I think this particular story is done for Ultratech. The effects seem to be more on Century.
Right, Dr. Narayan. Just stay on with us. Just before we go into the other stocks, let's listen in, on some views that are coming in as far as Century Ultratech merger goes. Rakesh Arora, who has been tracking cement for a while, believes that the deal is accretive for Ultratech shareholders.
Given the valuations, it's extremely attractive for Ultratech because assets have been valued just at replacement cost without giving any kind of premium for the limestone reserves that they have, etc. So it's a very good deal for Ultratech shareholders. But I think Century shareholders have been a little bit short-changed here. To give you comparison, Ultratech is paying close to 8,000 crore for buying Binani asset, which is the size of what they are buying from Century. And the deal size is hardly any different in terms of value. So clearly, Century assets are going at a very cheap price, and it remains to be seen whether they'll be able to get the shareholder approvals, etc. I can say that cement stocks have corrected, and there could be a little bit bounce back if pre-election spending on infrastructure picks up in a meaningful way.
Century, I think it's more a kind of a family deal. Now, the logic being given is those plants are old, that's why they are sold cheap, etc. So, I don't think so. Because I think modernization and new plant setups also become so fast these days. Modernization shouldn't take so much time. So, yes, I would agree it's a raw deal for minority shareholders as of now. Whether it gets sweetened in the future, let's see.
There were some views coming in on this entire deal and how markets are reading into this.